Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We've got a huge night of action tonight as we conclude the World Heavyweight Championship Series and we continue the push towards Summerslam. But we are starting things off with a man who's been on an absolute tear for the last 2 weeks. Samoa Joe picking up a huge win on our premiere episode up against Drew McIntyre. And then last week he was able to knock off Sami Zayn in quite the back and forth matchup. Samoa Joe has got to be pushing himself as a top contender for the World Championship. He looks to continue this winning streak here to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. But as mentioned, we're coming off a huge couple of weeks. We are just 9 days away from SummerSlam, and quite the pay-per-view it's going to be. But here tonight, Samoa Joe looks to continue to climb the singles division rankings. 1%. And he'll be doing it against this man, competing for the first time on Friday Night Smackdown. It's EC3. And a big opportunity for EC3. Someone who has been quite slept on thus far. It could be a real chance for him to prove that he belongs here on SmackDown and start making strides towards gold of his own. Imagine what a win over Samoa Joe would do for this man who claims that he is in the top 1% of Friday Night Smackdown. He would certainly love to push towards perhaps an Intercontinental Championship match with Rey Mysterio. Maybe even getting into the World Championship rankings himself. But it's his first showing here on Friday Night Smackdown. We don't know what to expect from EC3. We certainly know what to expect from Samoa Joe. And if EC3 looks to pull the win off here, he's going to have to go all out. Pull out all the stops and all the big moves. And be ready to absorb some punishment. Because Joe has just been unstoppable thus far. Perhaps positioning himself as the first challenger for whoever walks out world champion at SummerSlam. Of course, the big triple threat match set for SummerSlam. Adam Cole, Seth Rollins, and Daniel Bryan. Later tonight, in our main event, Seth Rollins will go one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. Several other big matches, though, before we get to the main event tonight. Starting things off, obviously, with EC3 taking on Samoa Joe. Joe looks all game, and EC3 does not look like he wants to give in. Here we go. The bell has rung. We're getting things underway. And Joe's already got EC3 down. Samoa Joe looking to capitalize here. What a kick. He's already got EC3 up. Oh, turning him inside out, bringing him square down onto the mat. Samoa Joe now. Standing suplex to EC3. And here comes EC3 now. Looking to make his mark in this matchup, but Samoa Joe's already fighting back. Sending him into the ropes now. What an elbow by Joe. The physical dominance on display by Samoa Joe, but here's EC3. Don't count him out yet. EC3 has nothing to lose here tonight and everything to gain with a win over the Destroyer. EC3 now, he's got the big man. What an exploder suplex by EC3. Joe now turning it around. Snap. Snapping him right down on his neck. A beautiful suplex by the Samoan submission machine. And a bullplex now by Samoa Joe. Joe is all game here tonight. Here he comes. What a running senton. Putting all the weight of the big man down onto the top 1%er. Another snap suplex here in this matchup. Joe has firmly taken control. Big kick to the back now. Joe now bringing him up to his feet. What's the Samoan submission machine thinking? What a headbutt. Joe just using his body as a weapon here tonight. But here's EC3 coming back with these kicks to the leg. Good strategy to take down the big man. What a chop now. EC3 sizing up with Samoa Joe. Joe now wisely rolling out of the ring. How is EC3 going to capitalize? Oh, what a strike by EC3. Oh, a slap. Samoa Joe now has him in the corner here. Joe seems extremely confident with the role he's been on. I don't blame him at all, but here comes EC3 fighting back. The people seem behind EC3 here tonight. What a snap to Joe's neck. Referee's out a count of 5. These two men need to get back into the ring sooner rather than later. What a Northern Lights suplex by EC3. Count of 7 now. EC3 sending him into the barricade. And again, Joe now sending EC3 back into the ring where this matchup belongs. Breaking the referee's count. Here we go. EC3 now. Irish whip. Neither man can capitalize here. Joe with another snap suplex. He has him up once again. EC3 now is fighting back. EC3 with another exploder to Samoa Joe. EC3 into the cover. Is this it? Joe kicks out at 1. That can't be good for EC3's confidence. But he can't stop now. He's on a bit of a roll here. But here's Samoa Joe. Another senton bomb by Joe. Samoa Joe now picking him back up to his feet. Here's another headbutt. The brutality of Samoa Joe on display. EC3 fighting back now. He's got him in the corner. What's EC3 thinking here? Stomping Joe in the corner. He's got him by the legs now. Pulling him into a powerbomb. Sort of drop there. Sending Joe crashing down onto the canvas. Another strike by EC3. But here's Samoa Joe once again. Sending EC3 packing to the outside, taking out the trash. These two men now going to perhaps brawl on the outside. No, Samoa Joe's bringing it back to the center of the ring. Joe tastes blood. And here comes the Uranage Slam. Samoa Joe is looking to put this matchup to rest. But here's EC3 fighting back. Look for the running knee, but Joe blocked it. EC3 now with a big strike. What's EC3 looking here? He's got him in a fireman's carry. Hanging him up on the ropes. My God. Joe sent packing to the outside this time. As EC3 will follow. These strikes by EC3, a big chop. But Samoa Joe is fighting back. Sending him back into the ring now. What does Joe have in mind now? Samoa Joe now picking a corner. What is Joe thinking? He's got him hooked. Here it comes. Samoa Joe, muscle buster. The muscle buster to EC3. EC3 dodged it though. I think Joe was looking for the clutch there. Samoa Joe. EC3 now with the big enziguri. I think Joe was looking for the coquina clutch and EC3 just managed to slip out. EC3 now sending Joe back into the corner. Here he comes with the big lariat, taking Joe down now. And cracking his neck back against the canvas. EC3 into the cover now. Is this going to be it? And Samoa Joe powers out yet again. EC3 has Samoa Joe right where he wants him. The jawbreaker there. He's got him hooked now. Big suplex by EC3. Not letting Joe back up to his feet on his own. Taking him down yet again. Is EC3 again snapping the neck of Samoa Joe. Whipping it back. The whiplash there. EC3's got it hooked. Oh, and he drills Samoa Joe. Big move. How can EC3 capitalize? He's following it up with these big strikes. Honestly, not the way I was expecting this matchup to go. EC3 very impressive tonight. Into the cover. Is this going to be it on Samoa Joe? Will he pull off the upset? EC3 can't get it done. Samoa Joe just keeps kicking out and he's right back up to his feet. EC3 again. Sending him crashing face first. What's EC3 looking for here? He's got the arm hooked, but Samoa Joe stops him dead in his tracks. Another snap suplex by Samoa Joe. Almost a snapdragon there. Just hooking the arms of EC3, not letting him catch himself at all. Joe now again looks to capitalize with a big chop and a kick. What's EC3 thinking here? Samoa Joe's got it hooked. Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch locked in. The same way he knocked off McIntyre and Zayn. EC3 has no choice but to tap out. Samoa Joe continues his roll of terror over the SmackDown locker room. Another huge win. Joe is now 3-0. Busted open in the process, but EC3 has been put to sleep. Samoa Joe with another big win here on SmackDown. He's got to be in line for championship opportunity in the near future. Another big win for the Destroyer here tonight. We are back now with tag team action. Two teams making their SmackDown debut here tonight. The first of which being Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival. Dash and Dawson look to impress here tonight and perhaps show why they should challenge the Hardy Boys come SummerSlam for the WWE Tag Team Championships. These two are downright and dirty. A very classic style of tag team wrestling. No flips, just fists. The Revival in action here tonight. Looking to impress and move up the rankings for the WWE Tag Team Championships. They're going to take on another team making their debut as well here tonight. And that is Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The Club. And they look to have better luck than their former allies, AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Over on the Red Brand Raw's War, AJ Styles and Finn Balor have both been brutalized by Randy Orton in the WWE Championship Tournament. They look to have some better luck here on Friday Night SmackDown. I'm sure they would love to prove as well why they deserve to challenge the Hardy Boys come SummerSlam. Such a stacked division here. Last week we saw the Bar take on the Street Profits in an exciting tag team matchup. The Street Profits came out with the win there. The week before that, Undisputed Era taking on the Hardy Boys. It was the Hardy Boys, of course, that walked out with the WWE Tag Team Championships. Later on tonight, we're seeing Jeff Hardy go one-on-one with Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era. But here we go. Scott Dawson starting things off with Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson, also a very accomplished single star, competing all around the world. Two extremely exciting tag teams in action here tonight. We're going to see a real down and dirty classic tag team matchup as Scott Dawson takes control of Carl Anderson. He's got him hooked now into the Northern Lights. The Revival in control to start this matchup. And we also know the Revival has some history with Randy Orton. So I'm sure they'd like to continue on his path and pick up a win here tonight. Makes this tag team match a little bit more personal after what's been happening on Raw's War the last number of weeks. As Luke Gallows now takes down Dash Wilder. The big man in this matchup is Gallows as he hits a big clothesline. But here comes Dash, who's going to build momentum here in the tag team division. The Revival or the Club. The two men now fighting on the outside. As Dash takes big LG down. Gallows now trying to turn it around. Oh, raking the eyes. A cheap move by Dash Wilder. Referee at a count of 7 now. Oh, a kick to the back by Dash. Count of 8 now. Are we going to see a count out here? A count of 9. This match cannot contain these two teams. We're going to see a double count out. A double count out here on SmackDown. And we do apologize about the finish to that matchup. A double count out. One has to think that it's influenced by what's been going down on Raw the last number of weeks. We are now set for singles women's division action. As here come the new women's tag team champions, the Iconics. Peyton Royce will be in singles action, however, here tonight. The newly crowned champions. In the no-holds-barred match last week, they were able to pick up a big win over the Kabuki Warriors. Peyton Royce picked up the pinfall in that matchup with a massive bridging suplex onto a steel chair to Kairi Sane. Very impressive showing for the Iconics. But Peyton Royce is in for a rude awakening tonight when she goes one-on-one with a pissed-off Ronda Rousey. Ronda falling short to Bayley. Bayley's now been added to the Women's Championship match come SummerSlam. It's going to be Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Ronda Rousey. So tonight, Ronda goes one-on-one with one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Peyton Royce. She looks to take out some of her frustrations. And here comes Ronda Rousey. What the hell? Who's that behind Ronda? Is that Shayna Baszler? And who the hell? That was Shayna Baszler, and I believe that's Sonya Deville accompanying Ronda Rousey to the ring. What the hell does this mean? Could this be a possible message to the Iconics? Why the hell are Baszler and Deville here at ringside? This makes absolutely no sense. Is this some sort of a new alliance we're seeing formed on SmackDown? The two women just standing here at ringside. What the hell? And Royce seems shook, but here comes Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey now coming out to meet Peyton Royce, but Peyton Royce might have been playing possum here. You can see Baszler and Deville here. What the hell does this mean? Is this some sort of a stable being formed here tonight on SmackDown? Just a silent message made by Ronda Rousey? I mean, after her loss to Bayley, maybe it's a switch of strategy for Rousey. Or it could be a message to the women's tag team champions. The ref's at a count of 7 now. What the hell? Rousey's just brutalizing Royce at ringside. Just taking her frustrations out over the last number of weeks. Royce now fighting back. We're going to have another double count out here. These two women just brawling at ringside. My God. And management just was able to separate these two women. And we're actually going to have a proper matchup here as Peyton Royce goes right after Ronda Rousey. The pre-match beatdown between these two. Here's Peyton Royce. Rousey now turning it around. Peyton Royce manages to bring her down. The two women brawling before the matchup. But we are going to have a sanctioned match, not the second draw here tonight. The higher-ups of SmackDown did not want to see that. We had this matchup restarted. And both women are back in the ring now. DeVille and Baszler are still at ringside, however. Still not quite sure what their intentions are. Could we see the two of them perhaps as challengers for the Iconics? I honestly am not sure. But there must be some underlying motive here for the two of them appearing at ringside. Rousey now taking Peyton Royce down. Oh my God, Rousey plants her. Rousey has her up now. Ronda Rousey taking down Peyton Royce. Taking her frustrations out on one half of the women's tag team champions. Rousey now going into the cover now. Royce kicks out at 1. Another arm drag by Ronda Rousey, just dominating this match early on. Dropping the knee right onto the face of Peyton Royce. Rousey has her up. Suplex by Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Rousey now with a big Olympic slam. Paying tribute to Kurt Angle, who has a big match on Raw's War next week when he takes on Kevin Owens in the semifinals of the WWE Championship Tournament. Rousey now's got a sleeper hold locked in. Are we going to see another match end in a sleeper hold submission? Peyton Royce is able to turn it into a jawbreaker. I almost thought we were going to see another submission similar to Samoa Joe and EC3, but it's Peyton Royce now turning it around, hitting her in the back with the knee. Peyton Royce has Rousey up. Here comes another standing suplex. Peyton Royce taking control now. Sending her crashing into the mat. Strike gets blocked by Ronda Rousey. Rousey taking her down. Oh my God. Just brutalizing her. The crowd does not seem to appreciate Ronda Rousey here tonight in this matchup against Peyton Royce. Rousey now hanging her up on the ropes. Into the cover now. Peyton Royce powers out. She's got Royce up. What's Rousey looking for here? Oh, planting Peyton Royce down. Ronda Rousey is just brutalizing her here tonight. Into the cover now. Is this it? Peyton Royce powers out. Rousey's just toying with her at this point. Dragging her lifeless body around, but Peyton Royce is back to her feet. Here comes Royce with a big side heel kick. Cover now is Peyton Royce. Rousey powers out. What is Peyton Royce looking for? Are we going to see another upset here tonight? Peyton Royce has Rousey hooked. The same move she won the tag titles with last week. Is this going to be it? Rousey kicks out. That's the move that won them the Women's Tag Team Championships, and Ronda kicked out of it like it was just a regular strike. Rousey now takes Royce down. My God, here's the arm bar. The arm bar. Is Royce going to tap? Rousey torquing the arm there. The damage to the shoulder of Peyton Royce. But Royce is able to get a break as Rousey released it, and she's into the cover now. And that's got to make it significantly harder to kick out. Rousey picks up the win. A big win for Ronda Rousey ahead of SummerSlam. But what does her company at ringside mean? More questions than answers here tonight after this win for Ronda Rousey. Charlotte and Bayley best take notice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown. Here comes the Undisputed Era. It's Kyle O'Reilly set to take on Jeff Hardy. And here comes all 4 members of UE. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. But tonight it's Kyle O'Reilly going one-on-one with Jeff Hardy. Should be a very interesting matchup. Just 2 weeks ago, we saw the Hardys knock off Fish and O'Reilly for those tag titles. But tonight we witnessed singles action between these two groups. Could it be Undisputed Era who gets that tag title matchup at SummerSlam? Only time will tell. As tonight, Kyle O'Reilly looks all game and ready for his matchup with the charismatic Enigma. All 3 other members of Undisputed Era are going to be at ringside for it. Could be a numbers game. A case of the numbers game here tonight. But O'Reilly certainly looks ready. Should be a very, very interesting matchup. We saw the tag team matchup earlier tonight. And in a double countout, those 2 teams could not be contained to a matchup. Last week, the Street Profits picked up a big win. A very stacked tag team division here on SmackDown. And here come the Hardy Boys, the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions. One of the greatest all-time tag teams in WWE history. And they're the current tag team champions. They look great here tonight. Jeff Hardy being, of course, accompanied by his brother Matt. But here tonight, it's just Jeff going one-on-one with Kyle O'Reilly. But it still almost feels like a 4-on-2 handicap match with Undisputed Era all chilling out here. It's got to provide Kyle O'Reilly with some sort of an advantage. Jeff Hardy, a multiple-time world champion. But O'Reilly is certainly an accomplished singles superstar. An amazing technical wrestler is Kyle O'Reilly. Here we go. O'Reilly and Jeff Hardy one-on-one here on SmackDown. The bell has rung. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Hardy looks to turn it in his favor. Taking Kyle O'Reilly down to the mat. He's looking to out-chain wrestle KOR here, but Kyle O'Reilly's turning it around. One of the best technical wrestlers here in the company, as Afro mentioned. Hardy now turning around in his favor. Into the side headlock is Jeff Hardy. Kyle O'Reilly now taking him into the ropes. Sending him across the ring now. Here's O'Reilly with the Snapdragon. Kyle O'Reilly takes control. What a big kick. Oh my God, just stomping Jeff Hardy here. This is just brutal. Kyle O'Reilly's in control early on. Looks for the smash there, but it's blocked. Or sorry, the axe before the aforementioned smash. But here is Jeff Hardy. Now looking to take control. Targeting the arm of Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly, a very technical wrestler and as well as a submission specialist. We do know that Jeff Hardy has a few holds up his sleeve. But Jeff Hardy, we often see a lot more of a high-risk offense. O'Reilly now with the big knee has Hardy on his back looking at the lights. He's got Jeff Hardy up. O'Reilly now targets the arm, but Jeff Hardy's able to get out of it. Hardy with a big kick. And what a DDT to Kyle O'Reilly. Hardy now dragging him across the ring. Into the cover here early on. Is Jeff going to pick up the win? O'Reilly powers out. O'Reilly now sending him into the corner. Has him up on the ropes. Big knee strike. Another one by O'Reilly. And pulling Hardy right back down. Somewhere Hardy's usually comfortable is the top rope, but O'Reilly's using it against him as O'Reilly takes him down by the leg. Hardy now wisely retreats. O'Reilly meets him on the outside. And he's just absolutely clubbing Jeff Hardy here. And Matt can't even come over to aid him because all three members of Undisputed Era are just chilling right there. Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, and Roddy Strong. Hardy's now coming back, though. Oh, my God. O'Reilly gets sent right into the steps. And Era's just following like a pack of wolves. I'm sure if Adam Cole made the call, they would be all over Jeff Hardy. Hardy now is taking control. Watch Bobby Fish here. Bring it back into the ring before the ref counts to 10. Looked like Fish was thinking about charging Jeff Hardy there. And it might have been the distraction Kyle O'Reilly needed. Here's O'Reilly. Got the big legs wrapped around Jeff Hardy as he delivers these elbows to the forehead. Elbows like that could bust a man open and turn that face paint from rainbow to red. What an open palm strike by O'Reilly. O'Reilly again has Hardy on the mat. Kyle O'Reilly certainly bringing it to the charismatic Enigma tonight. Big back suplex by the Canadian native. Here's O'Reilly, but it's blocked by Hardy. Jeff Hardy now has him down. Oh my God, one half of Team Extreme is taking it to Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly now eats a back suplex by Jeff Hardy. Back and forth these two teams go. Jeff now. Big bullplex sending him crashing across the ring. What does Jeff have in mind here? He's got O'Reilly down on the mat again. Into the cover here. Off the elbow to the head. Is this going to be it? Will Jeff Hardy walk away with the win? No. Frustration starting to set in for the charismatic Enigma. O'Reilly now trying to fight back. But it's Hardy again. Sending O'Reilly into the ropes now. Jeff Hardy dropping him. Atomic Buster there. Atomic drop, I should say. Hardy has him up. The kick. Are we going to see it? Twist of fate. Twist of fate to Kyle O'Reilly. Is this going to be it? Jeff Hardy into the cover. Is he walking away with the win? He is. Jeff Hardy with a big win. One half of the tag team champions pulls it off here tonight. Congratulations to the charismatic Enigma and one half of the tag team champions, Jeff Hardy. Team Extreme looking very impressive here tonight. We're back live, ladies and gentlemen. Singles action here on SmackDown. And in this matchup, we are going to be determining the #1 contender and the man who will challenge Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. On our premiere episode, we had that 8-man Battle Royal. Tonight, the 3rd and 4th place members in that matchup, the men who nearly made it to the final 2, go one-on-one. It's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Tommaso Ciampa. The winner gets Mysterio at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. Should be a very interesting matchup here tonight. Ziggler versus Ciampa. Two men who can certainly go when it comes down to it. In the squared circle. And here comes the Blackheart. One of the most notorious men in wrestling. The Psycho Killer himself, Tommaso Ciampa. As he looks to chase a new form of Goldie in Rey Mysterio's Intercontinental Championship. But will it be Ciampa or the veteran Ziggler who are able to challenge for the title come SummerSlam next Sunday right here on the channel? I'm certain Ciampa would love that opportunity to get his hands on Rey Mysterio, the man who drilled him with the 619 in that Battle Royal, but a man he also was able to hit the fairy tale ending on. If we were to see that tonight or at SummerSlam, here tonight, if he hits that fairy tale ending, he could have the shot at SummerSlam, but if he's able to hit it there, we could very well have a new Intercontinental Champion. But if he wants to make it to SummerSlam here tonight, he's got to get through Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler, we know, has met Mysterio many times throughout his career. And I'm certain he would like to get one more chance at Rey Mysterio and another run with that Intercontinental Championship. But Ciampa looks to stop that from happening. This could be a very back and forth matchup. Here we go, the bell ringing. Who's going to take control early on? Collared elbow tie up. It's Ciampa now who has him by the arm. Tommaso Ciampa torquing it behind his back. Ziggler now taking him down. Ciampa rolling through. Face to face again and back into the collar and elbow. Ciampa looks to outpower Ziggler. The strength of Ciampa on display. Oh, a strike. A cheap shot there by Ciampa. Back into the collar and elbow. Ziggler now looks to torque the arm again. Taking him down to one knee. But here's Ciampa now turning it back around. Ziggler rolling through. And here we go again. These two seem quite evenly matched to start off here tonight. Ziggler's going to have to release there before the referee starts counting. Breaking it up now. Again with the collar and elbow. Lots of chain wrestling to start this matchup off. Ziggler now turning it around on Ciampa. Ziggler has that amateur wrestling background, but Ciampa's experienced as well. Back up to their feet now, and Ziggler's not going to let it happen. Oh, what a drop kick by Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler now. Showing off, as he does with the headstand there. Two very physical performers here. Oh, what a super kick to the midsection there. Ziggler now drops him face first with the snake eyes in the corner. Snake is certainly a word that people would use to describe someone like Tommaso Ciampa as he takes down Ziggler. Ciampa now center of the ring for the cover. Is he going to SummerSlam to challenge Mysterio? No. What a strike to the back. Collar and elbow yet again. Now it's Dolph Ziggler who turns it around. What a neck breaker. Stunning Ciampa. We know Ciampa has a history of neck problems. Ziggler now with a big elbow to the back. Ziggler now targeting the back and neck of Ciampa. Again showing off here with the headstand. Here's Ziggler with the big elbow to the heart of the Sicilian psychopath. Here's Ziggler now with a big strike. Ciampa caught him this time. Here's Tommaso Ciampa taking down Dolph Ziggler. Ciampa now into the cover. Off the Thez press. Ziggler powers out. Ciampa has him back to his feet now. Ziggler takes down Ciampa. Not letting up is Dolph. As Ciampa sends him into the corner of the back body drop. Tommaso Ciampa now looking to take control. But here's Dolph Ziggler not allowing it to happen. These two men sit pretty high on the rankings for the IC title. Ziggler now looking for the sleeper, but Ciampa's able to reverse it. Back and forth they go. More chain wrestling perhaps? No. Ciampa breaks it up with the big chop. But here's Ziggler taking him back down. Ziggler now with the Irish whip. Ciampa's in the corner. Oh, and Ziggler targeting the ribs here of Ciampa. Oh, just choking him and grabbing at the beard. Cheap move by Ziggler. Cheap but effective as he lets go before the referee gets involved. Ziggler now has him up. What's he thinking? Ciampa caught him. Powerbomb by Ciampa. Ciampa now taking Ziggler down and pressing himself here. Submission move. Is Ziggler going to tap? Ciampa torquing the arm and the shoulder. But Ziggler's able to get out of it here. Dolph Ziggler slips free. Taking Ciampa down yet again. Oh, snapping the neck of Ciampa, giving him some whiplash there. Dolph Ziggler here. Looking for another swinging neck breaker. Second time here tonight. Can't be good for the neck of Ciampa. He's got him up now. Again, taking him down. What a kick to the back. Ziggler has him up. Another drop kick. It's blocked this time by Ciampa. Ciampa with the kick. He's looking for one of his own with the swinging neck breaker. Turning him around at the last possible second. Into the cover now is Ciampa. Is this going to be it? Ziggler powers out. Last possible second. Ciampa thinks that was a slow count. But he can't get too frustrated here. I think Ciampa's a bit smarter than that, though. Ziggler fighting back yet again. Back and forth these two go. Very evenly matched tonight. Ciampa has him against the ropes. Taking him down by the legs. Oh my god. That'll take the wind right out of the bottom rope. Right to the throat of Ziggler. But Ziggler's still fighting back. He knows what it feels like to be IC champion. He wants to be there again. But don't count Ciampa out here. Ziggler with the strikes now. He's got Ciampa up to his feet. Ciampa blocks it. Ziggler blocks it this time. And Ciampa again. Oh, a backstabber. A backstabber by the Blackheart. He has Ziggler up. What a strike. Oh, and a knee. What a combination by Ciampa as he goes for the cover again. Is Ciampa going to Summerslam? Ziggler powers out. These two men giving everything they have here tonight for that IC title opportunity. But here's Ziggler again. Turning it around is Ziggler. Now on the outside. The referee starts his count. Ziggler just running with that clothesline. Ziggler seems all confident. But Ciampa's right back up with a big drop kick of his own. Ciampa wants to be the one to walk out tonight with that IC title opportunity at Rey Mysterio come SummerSlam next Sunday night. Oh, Ciampa sends him right into the steel. The unforgiving steel steps. Ciampa now sending Ziggler packing across the arena floor here. Count of 8 now. Ciampa's bringing it back into the ring now. Ciampa now. Oh my God, torquing the arm. Pulling him arm first down. Into the cover here. Is this it? Ziggler powers out again. What's Ciampa looking for here? Hooking both arms with a back suplex. It's got Ziggler up again. Tommaso Ciampa bringing him right back down. Submission for the second time here. Ciampa's leg is right under the rope. I'm pretty sure that's not legal, but I don't think the referee's noticing. Is Ziggler going to tap? Ziggler taps. Ciampa's going to SummerSlam. I don't think the referee noticed his leg on the rope there, but Ciampa is going to face Rey Mysterio at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. Congratulations to Ciampa. And best of luck at SummerSlam against Mysterio. He'll certainly need it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's main event time as we conclude the World Championship Series. As here comes Seth Rollins, the Friday Night Messiah. Rollins with a huge win on our premiere episode with a defeat over Adam Cole. Last week it was Adam Cole who would defeat Daniel Bryan. Tonight we bring it down to Bryan and Rollins. And Rollins certainly looks all focus here tonight. He's got to be confident. I mean, technically, he's already defeated the man who beat Bryan last week. So in his mind, maybe he's already won here tonight. But I would not count Daniel Bryan out. Will one of these two men walk out WWE World Heavyweight Champion come SummerSlam, or will it be Adam Cole, baby? Should be a very intriguing triple threat matchup. But Rollins looks all game here. 100% ready to take on Daniel Bryan. Two of the best technical wrestlers in the world today. Bryan and Rollins. And here comes the leader of the Yes Movement. It's Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan yesing his way down to the ring. It seems like the crowd here tonight is in Seth Rollins' favor. But I would not count Daniel Bryan out. He could certainly turn it around in this matchup. Two of SmackDown's top stars going at it here tonight. Daniel Bryan looks more than ready for it. They may be booing, but they are still yesing. And that really does say something about Daniel Bryan. Although they may be in the favor of Rollins, he's still one of the most popular superstars of all time. And here we go, Bryan and Rollins. World Heavyweight Championship Series matchup. The bell has rung. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up now. Rollins sitting with a 1-0 record. Bryan at an 0-1. Both men need the momentum heading into SummerSlam in their triple threat matchup with Adam Cole. Chain wrestling here, and I'm not sure you want to chain wrestle with Daniel Bryan. As you can see, he's one of the very best at it. He's just an absolute submission specialist. He knows 1,000 ways to make you tap out. He has Rollins in the corner now. What's Bryan thinking? He's heading to the top rope. Here comes a tornado DDT to Seth Rollins. Two of the faces of SmackDown colliding here tonight. Rollins eats a big forearm from Bryan. Seth Rollins has him up. Turning it around with the snap suplex. Bryan now into the cover early on. Rollins powers out quite quickly. Kick to the midsection. Rollins has him down. Here's Rollins, but it's blocked. Daniel Bryan. Snap suplex to Seth Rollins. Another kick to the back here. Bryan turning it inside out. He's got him up now. Bryan with the submission hold. Is Rollins going to tap? No, Rollins looking to use his power here. Turning him out of it. And here's Rollins with the Northern Lights. Two of the best all-around stars here on SmackDown. Rollins here. Seth Walker. What a move by Rollins as he starts to torque the neck of Daniel Bryan. Here's Rollins now looking for it again. Taking Bryan down to the mat, back first. Bryan wisely rolling out of the ring here as he takes down Seth Rollins. Count of one now. Bryan has him up. And here's Bryan coming back. Bryan now sends Rollins into the steel. The unforgiving steel steps here at ringside. Bryan again picking him back to his feet. But it's blocked by Rollins. Oh, what a leg to the face of Daniel Bryan. Count of 6 now is the referee. These two need to get back into the ring. I think Rollins is realizing that now as he sends Daniel Bryan back in between the blue ropes here. Here we go. Rollins with a kick to the midsection. Taking him down now. A knee to the back by Seth Rollins. Rollins heading up top. High risk, high reward. Bryan's right back to his feet, though. And Bryan's able to dodge the attempt on the crossbody. Bryan now. He's got it locked in. Yes lock. The yes lock is locked in. Is Seth Rollins going to tap? He does. Daniel Bryan with a big win here. Each man holds a 1-1 record to conclude the World Championship Series. Cole, Bryan, and Rollins all look incredibly evenly matched. Heading into the SummerSlam pay-per-view, how interesting is this? Congratulations, Daniel Bryan. We'll see you all next week, folks. Thanks for tuning in.